entitled Focus on Finance, and this module will cover a variety of topics related to financial aid, and will address some of the material and information that students will need when seeking or understanding financial aid, but also some of the requirements for basic financial literacy. And so there's kind of a starting place for them when it comes to the world of finance. So when you open Module 5, there are a couple of different topics that they will be addressing and assignments they'll need to complete, including a financial aid quiz, financial stability assignment, compliance training, and their third face-to-face meeting. So the financial aid quiz covers some of the basic financial aid information that is on our website and gives them an overview of what is available and how the financial aid department works at SWIC. So that's kind of the basics of the quiz here. The financial stability assignment is a little bit more about financial literacy as opposed to specifically financial aid for a college student. So it is addressed to a college student, but is a general approach to financial stability. So this one will talk and describe a little bit about the benefits of understanding financial stability and being financially literate, as well as giving a link to SWIC's financial literacy webpage, which is done through financial aid. The assignment is going to ask them to thoroughly explore the financial literacy webpage and watch this video here on financial literacy, and then to complete the assignment. And the assignment is in the attachment is a simple monthly budget worksheet that they can insert information into. So I put that they can use that worksheet to consider a current situation that they're in and fill out that worksheet with that situation in mind. And once they've finished that monthly budget, they can go to My Plan to Become Financially Literate and submit the responses to those questions. So they'll start with this monthly budget, and this is a document that they can fill in. So it just depends on what they have in terms of the form filler that they have, whether it's Adobe or Preview or something along those lines. But even if they can't fill it in from where they are, if they're doing it online, for example, they can print it off and put in the information, or they can do it in a completely different document. It's just easiest if they do it in the actual PDF viewer. So for example, I'm going to open this up here in Adobe. Yeah, so you should be able to see how you can put in the month of April, for example, and your job. Let's say you make $500 a week. It depends on how you are budgeting. So, well, actually, this is per month. So if it's $500 a week, it's $2,000 per month, and so on. And they'll go down to the next tab, and it does all the addition for them. Let's say their housing is $900 a month, and so on. So it does the calculations to show them exactly what it is they are budgeting for and how that turns out in the grand scheme of things. And they can put in their financial aid, any other benefits or financial income that they feel they get. So it's a pretty simple process. It's nothing too complex, and it's just kind of a starting place for students to be able to understand financial literacy. And their monthly budget would then be saved to their desktop, and they can submit that to the assignment link, which is right here. In addition to that, once they've finished the monthly budget, they will work on the Plan to Become Financially Literate, which is just a Q&A, a quick Q&A. So they're going to answer all the questions after completing the monthly budget. What changes do you feel, if any, you will need to make in order to be financially stable? They will also answer, after watching the video and reviewing SWIC's financial literacy site, what is one way you can start improving your financial literacy or intelligence right away? And then at least 3 major plans you have for your future, like purchasing a house, getting married, retiring, that kind of thing. And they're going to list each plan separately and explain what they learned from the assignment that may help them to be better prepared to achieve those goals. So that is the financial literacy or stability, assignment. They will complete both of these documents and then upload the finished versions here. The next one that they will need to do is to complete compliance training. So students receive in their SWIC email a notification of various compliance requirements. One of the major ones that we are required as an institution to encourage students to take is the VAWA, and that is done in three separate forms. So it's three different surveys or training, I guess, for that particular activity, that particular compliance training. So they will get notification, and they will also be able to see the compliance requirements in their eStorm account. And they will, it'll be asked that they complete those compliance training. And once it's done, the school's institutional research is able to gather a list of all the names of those that completed the training, and they will send that information out so that faculty can award points. Those that are doing ORIE 101 should be able to get the list of information of who's completed it from the institutional research. If you are curious and need some more information or help as to how to get the details of who completed the surveys, reach out to your dean and see if there is a way that they can regularly send out completion statements that show who has done each of these trainings. And then you can just award points as applicable. Then they have finally their third face-to-face meeting where they will attend for your benefit whatever you feel is necessary at this point. So they'll attend a meeting, you determine what that means, what that looks like, and give that reference here. That way, depending upon where your class is as a whole, you can adjust the setting of this particular meeting to fit whatever needs you have. And that is it for this module. So hopefully Module 5, focusing on finance, makes sense, and you're able to get going with it.